Y'all, this episode
What's making me emotional?
She was active 21 minutes ago and to me. So he is lying to you, which is
Okay.
was awkward, messy, delusional. And I'm just sitting here like, what?
I knew I was right. And this woman just confirmed that Daniel is lying.
Are we in love or are we just being scammed? Because some of these couples, it's not giving romance. It's just giving a bunch of red flags. So let's get into it. What's up, y'all? It's Jay, and this is Side Eye with Jay. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So let's start with Ziad and Emma.
Oh my God.
Now, they're a very interesting couple because, first of all, we find out that they hooked up the night before. And then when they get to this desert thing, now they have to have separate places to stay in. Now they have to live separate, right? I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Why are we in separate rooms if we just hooked up the night before? It's not making sense. Maybe Ziad is trying to look good on camera for, I don't know, his community or something like that. Not too sure what that's given. If I was him, I'd be like, well, okay, he got all the benefits. Okay. He got all the benefits. And now he wants to save face for everybody else. He wants to be acting traditional and all that type of stuff. Yeah, it's just really not adding up, right? So then they head to the desert. Okay. Now, the desert. Now, if you were going to the desert, what would you be wearing? I bet it certainly wouldn't be no heels.
Oh!
Okay. So we find out Emma is wearing some heels to the desert. Okay. The desert where there's rocks, there's dirt. Okay. There's sand. Well, apparently in this desert there's no sand, but you know what I mean. Generally a desert without sand. Okay. And you see in the clip, she is walking to the desert and she about broke her ankles a few times. Like, that's not okay. Like, you might want to wear some shoes that are appropriate for the occasion. I understand we want to look cute and stuff like that, but we also don't want to break our ankles, right? Like, girl, are you okay? Probably not. Okay, probably not okay. Okay, probably not okay. And then they get to talking and yada yada yada, and the whole time she's basically waiting on this proposal that's going to happen. They sit at dinner, they're at dinner. She's like, oh, maybe he's going to propose. He's going to put the ring in the cake. He's going to propose. No, girl, he's not feeling you like that. Clearly.
And I just can't help but think, is he acting weird because he's just nervous to propose?
I don't read the room. I don't understand how you can't see this man does not really like you like that. I mean, or something's going on. Something is just not right. Something's adding up. You putting in all this work. You're expecting all these things, and none of it's coming together, and none of it's happening. Okay, and then they are at the, they're talking and whatnot, and then she just casually kind of drops that, oh yeah, the reason why I came to Morocco was to see another man, and we got engaged.
Just like something else. Too. During my last trip when we were in Marrakesh, we got engaged.
That's not going to go over well. It's not going to go over well. Just this couple in general. I mean, it's not giving interesting. It's giving, I'm bored. There's no chemistry. There's just a bunch of fake vibes and confusion. Like, I'm not getting it. Okay. But that's just me. So then we move to Anna and Jovan.
A lot of people are staring at me. And then, it's kind of like you're seeing a T-Rex, like walk across the parking lot or something like that.
Now, first thing first, this man compares himself to a T-Rex. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm never comparing myself to no animal. A black man comparing himself to an animal is just wild to me. It's a no, sir. It's a no for me. I'm just gonna put it like that. Okay, it's a no. But let's get into their little shebang. Okay, so they get to Anna's house. And, we walk in, she living pretty dang on good. Okay. Apparently she got the biggest house on the block. Her mama lived right next door. And meanwhile, you got Jovan living in he says a small house with 3 roommates. And he's working a minimum wage job.
Okay, very colorful. Very big spaces. This is my little kitchen. Okay. I know it's bigger than you. No, it's big enough. Seeing my wife's house, this is a lot bigger than what I initially thought. Like, it's pretty hot here. That's why I sleep downstairs.
Struggling to get by. And she living her life. She got pictures of trips and skiing and ATVs. And she done just did it all. Boy, she done it all. Meanwhile, he's sending her money, thinking that she's probably destitute, don't have no money. What? There ain't no way in hell that I would be giving my last dimes to nobody. In a relationship or not. I'm not struggling. I'm not going to be struggling because I'm trying to help you out. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not doing that. Okay. So he's showing her around. Mama comes in, and the mama it was given like, girl, this is my man. You bought this man here? He my man now. I mean, she was wiping the sweat all off his face, touching all on him, holding his hands and whatnot. I'm like, oh, okay. I see what it's giving. It's giving cougar energy.
Nice to meet you.
Me? Oh, do we look nagpapawis na daw siya.
Yeah.
They about to have a little threesome going on or something up in there, or something. I don't know, but yeah, it was giving some interesting energy. I'm like, damn, like, if I was in, I'd be like, why is she touching so much on my man? Like, what's going on with this? Okay, she acting a little too friendly with him right now. Okay, so that was pretty much the end of They Scene. They Scene is kind of low-key, kind of boring a little bit. So now we get to Daniel and Lisa.
What about the white woman you've been talking to on social media?
Who?
American?
I can't remember. I chat with an American.
No. Her.
I can't remember.
And I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real upfront. It's giving Kim and Usman. Daniel's giving all those scammer vibes that Usman gave. And this is what I feel like with Daniel. He's a scammer. We all know he's a scammer. Apparently, Lisa does not. She doesn't see it. I don't know how. I don't know why. But she doesn't see it, okay? Like, girl, if you cannot see that this man is not attracted to you, not one iota, not one, okay?
Girl, you're crazy. If you marry him, he's lying right to your face.
You can't wear your wig. You have to wear your wig if you're going outside in the public. He said without your wig, you look older. Child, this man don't want you. And then, not only that, he was speaking with several other American women. And you know this. And you still think this man wants you? Are we being serious right now? Like, this man lies and gaslights you non-stop. When she confronted him the second day with the picture of the woman, okay, the picture, and he at the pool. Oh, I don't know who that is. Who is that? What? Are you kidding me? And then she leaves, goes upstairs. The next 2 minutes, and he coming. Oh, can you show me that picture again? Oh yeah, I know who that is. I know who that is. Are you kidding me? Now all of a sudden it rings the bell. Oh yeah, her. Yeah, I know who that exactly who that is. And then she, oh okay, like girl, get a grip. I know you ain't been with no man in 30 years, but this ain't giving. This is not giving the relationship that you want to be in. Your own daughter got more sense than you. Got more sense than you. So basically, they both liars. I'm gonna be honest. They both liars. Lisa's a liar. He's a liar. Okay. I think that the reason that she's putting up with all this lying that he's doing is because she has her own skeletons in her closet, and a hell of a lot of them. And that she's been with women. She's still married to a woman. So, and I think she's putting up with all that because of that. She feels guilty because she hasn't said anything about that. Okay. Lisa, if you're watching this, please, 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 please leave that man alone. I don't know if people forget that these shows will air eventually, but in the confessional, he says, "Oh yeah, I was lying about the woman. Yeah, I knew exactly what that was. I was caught. I was lying. Come on now, like really, really." And Lisa's still trying to make it work. I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all help me understand. Help me understand if y'all understand what's going on right here in this relationship. Okay, it's just giving a total freaking mess, like a mess. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that relationship, because that one sent me up here. Now we get to Forrest and Shayna. The whole situation is just weird.
Forrest, what we were talking about, in the dinner about Sheena's money from our custom here in the Philippines, the foreigner who wants to get married to a local here, they're supposed to be the one to spend,
And because you mean to tell me that she lied about her parents abusing her if she didn't give them money? And he's still like, yeah, oh yeah, I trust her. Yeah, it's totally fine. In fact, let me propose to her. I want to propose to her. No, sir. No, sir, Forrest. No, sir, Forrest. No, sir. It's a no for that. If you think about it, if somebody can lie like that, they can lie about their parents abusing them if they're not able to give them money or give them all their money. They will lie to you about anything and everything. And she will. Believe you me. Okay? Now, let's be real. She didn't tell him because she wanted to use Forrest money that he was giving her to take care of her parents. And then use the money that she makes from being a vet to fund her lifestyle and do whatever else she needs to do. I mean, Forrest is basically her trick, if you catch my drift. I mean, that's basically what he is. Okay. So basically it's giving him vibes like I'm gonna use Forrest. I'm gonna take advantage of Forrest. And to me, and that's not okay. Especially given the fact that he has autism. He has autism, so she's taking advantage of someone who is disabled, and that's inappropriate. And I'm glad at first when I first seen this scene, I'm like, man, why is his mom going with him? Like, just go by yourself, you'll be all right. But I'm glad she did go with him because she's the only pretty much level-headed one. Like, she's like, when he talked about proposing to her, she said just the same thing I would have said. What the hell, Forrest? I probably would have said a lot more than that, but what the hell, Forrest? What? After all she's done to you, after all the lying and stuff like that she's done, and you want to propose to her? No, Forrest. Run, Forrest, run. And run as fast as you can. Get away from her. If you're watching, get away from Shayna. Shayna is not for you. And I think that has something to do with the fact that he's never had a serious relationship like this. So it's something that he wants to hold on to. He doesn't want to let it go. And I think that's why we're getting all of making excuses for her. Well, she told us everything that she lied about. That's not the point, Forrest. She lied. That is the point. Okay? That is the point. Okay? You can't possibly think that you can be married to somebody that told you basically a complete lie about their entire life. And then when she's confronted with a lie, she makes these excuses, right? She makes these excuses. They were forcing me to give them money. What size gun did they have to your head, ma'am? What size gun did they have to your head? Because they didn't force you. That's what you wanted to do. You wanted to use force for his money, okay, and give it to your parents. That's what you wanted to do. Nobody forced you to do anything. And it's really sad that she takes no accountability pretty much for it. She takes no accountability. She's always crying every time a subject is brought up that she doesn't like. She's crying. That's another form of deflection. She's deflecting. Anyway, it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well for them. I can see it right now. So then we get to Stig and Aviva. So Stig is still upset about, Aviva was on her phone during the whole performance. And quite honestly, I would be upset if my girlfriend was at my performance. The whole reason why she was there, she was going to watch me perform, and she was the whole time. Like, I'm with him totally, completely on this. She was doing way too much. Like, she didn't look at him barely even once, and she was upset because he was dancing with a girl on the stage. You are with a performer. This is what they do, perform. They're going to do things that are encompassing in being a performer. I mean, they might hug a girl. That's their fans. That's how they make their money. I mean, what do you expect? You wanted to be with a performer, so you got you a performer. And if you can't handle it, you can't deal with it, then you need to ride on up out of there because it's not going to work. Stop trying to get pregnant by the man. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you want a baby by this man, and y'all are not even on the same page in life. You can't even accept the career that he does. How does that make any sense? Like, she was not present at all during the performance. That would have pissed me off too. I mean, quite frankly, that would have pissed me completely off. Okay, so now they riding to see her aunt, and now Stig, he ain't a bad looking guy, but this guy think he's God's gift to earth. Talking about he gonna put the woe on her auntie and stuff like Aunt Spring.
What's the beach ramen? Aunt Spring is gonna be like, I mean, he's kind of cute. I'm gonna marry your auntie. Gonna have a
It's a little too much. That's giving a little too much. You could just keep that to yourself. They sit down at the restaurant. They start chatting it up. He, ha, ha, ha. Aunt Spring says, well, I think I need to talk to you. We need to talk in private. Okay. I was like, okay. Now, this is about to get good. Right. And they go off to the upper room somewhere, the dungeon, I don't know, off. And she gets to talking, and she pulls out the phone. She got the receipts. Said that you wasn't there by yourself. She got the receipts.
Thinks you guys have been serious, but I kind of know differently. I mean, this is you, isn't it? Yeah, that's you.
Then they cut the scene. They cut the scene. Aunt Spring has the receipts. I'm all here for it next episode. So now we get to Barracon and Laura.
Like, how?
Farrakhan and Laura. They on a boat. They're on the boat, living large, with $100,000 a day. I'm confused at this point. Didn't this man last episode just say that he was gambling so he could pay off his debt, and he has all this debt and whatnot, and he don't live the life he want to live, blah 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 blah, and then you plan a romantic boat ride? Are we on the same planet, or are you somewhere else? He flew somewhere else. Cause what? If I ain't got no dollars in my pocket, I most certainly ain't planning no romantic boat ride. Are you out of your mind? So basically, he's okay with just going broke or further into debt. This is what it seems like to me. Because a logical person, logical mind would be pay your debt off, put all your, if you gambling as a career, the money you make from gambling, you need to use that to pay your debt off. Then you can go do all this extravagant fun stuff and all that type of stuff. But let's take care of home, take care of business first. And then you want to live a life, that you just can't live right now. Okay? You on a beer only budget. You're not on no expensive wine budget. Okay? And Laura needs to be taking a look at this, but she's just so wooed with him and what he got going on. That she is forgetting that this man is nothing but, I mean, he's a problem. He's baggage. He's not gonna add anything to her life but a good time in the bedroom. That's the only thing he's gonna add to her life. Okay, he's not gonna add anything, any financial support, any emotional support. Like he just whispers little sweet little nothings in her ear on the boat. You need one for me. I feel so alive again with you. Oh. Laura is all into it.
Anybody, but after I met you and I'm getting to know you, I just felt like I need her. Yeah, I want to live again. A part of me is alive because of you.
Child, take off the blinders. This man is a liability. You bring him to America, he's a liability. He can't even make good financial decisions where he lives. What makes you think that he's gonna magically switcheroo and change? Okay, you should have went with your lover, homie, friend. What you really should have went with, probably, but he can't. He don't have enough cojones to freaking say anything. Like, so yeah, I don't trust that. I don't trust him, and she should not either. And if she does, she's stupid. I'm sorry, just plain Jane stupid. You see all the red flags right there in your face. Okay, I mean, I think he's a scammer. He says he's gambling. I think he's scamming. He's giving scammer vibes. So y'all let me know. Do we trust him or not? I think I know the answer, but y'all let me know in the comments, all right? So in this next episode, we are getting a new couple.
Oh my God, I don't know if my boobs are out enough.
I'm not drunk.
I am going to Sydney, Australia to meet my boyfriend Joshua, who's super sexy.
And I'm not going to lie. They already look messy. And we like mess over here. Excited. So make sure y'all tune in. All right, y'all. This is my side eye on this episode. And shout out to all my new subscribers. We're growing over here, and I really appreciate it. I see y'all. I see the comments. I really appreciate it, truthfully. And if you're new, go ahead and join. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button at the bottom because it only gets messier from here. Okay. But the real question, who had y'all the most annoyed this episode? Because I'm not going to lie. I have a list. So like, comment, subscribe. This is Side Eye with Jay, and I'll see y'all on the next one.